Thermal Grizzly releases new TG Caliper tool for PC DIY. The TG Caliper is an affordable digital caliper made of high hardness, rust-resistant ABS plastic that sufficiently covers the most important measuring functions in the PC DIY segment. The measuring range is up to 150 mm, 6 inches. An ergonomically textured thumb wheel makes handling the caliper easier. The measured values are displayed on the LCD in either the metric or imperial system, with a resolution readout of 0.1 mm, 0.01 inch and an accuracy of ±0.2 mm, 0.01 inch. A zero function allows two measurements to be compared easily. The device is powered by an LR44 battery, and two of them are included in the scope of delivery. The caliper is dust and splash resistant, IP54. Features display on LCD in outside, inside, step, and depth measurements made of high hardness ABS plastic, zero function and ergonomic handling, dust and splash resistant, IP54 batteries included measuring with the TG Caliper. The TG Caliper is a measuring tool that can be used, for example, to measure the thickness of thermal pads or the length of screws. Other typical measurements include determining inside and outside diameters as well as the wall thickness of soft and hard tubes. Here are a few tips and tricks for using the caliper correctly. Measuring screws. In addition to measuring the diameter of a screw using the outside jaws, a caliper can also be used to determine the length of the screw. The following should be noted for countersunk screws. The total length of the screw is measured using the outside jaws. For cylindrical head screws, the depth gauge is used to measure the length of the screw starting from the bottom of the screw head. Measuring soft and hard tubes. Soft and hard tubes are often manufactured using imperial units, which can lead to rounding errors when converting to the metric system. When building a custom water cooling loop, it can therefore be beneficial to verify the actual dimensions. A digital caliper is an excellent tool for this inner diameter. To determine the inner diameter, the tips of the inside jaws are placed inside the tube. Outer diameter. The outer diameter is determined using the measuring surfaces of the outside jaws. Wall thickness. To measure the wall thickness of a soft or hard tube, one tip of the outside jaws is placed inside the tube and the other on the outside. Measuring the thickness of thermal pads. When measuring thermal pads, care is important to obtain an accurate result. Carefully remove the pad from the cooler, graphics card, or M.2 SSD and measure it over a wide area using the flat backs of the jaws in the rear section of the caliper, not the narrow measuring edge in the front. See diagram. Apply only light pressure when close. Ink the caliper. Do not squeeze or apply excessive force, as this will compress the pad and distort the measurement. Check several measurement points on the pad surface and use the average value. Availability and price. The Thermal Grizzly TG Caliper is now available directly from Thermal Grizzly with $11.58 price tag.